Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today is a Sunday episode, which means it's time for side quests. The last couple of side questing episodes we were doing seasonal events, but season events are done for a little while. We're going to have a little bit of a break before the next one. So today, we're back to actual proper side quests here in Kurthus Central Highlands. I believe we want to head up the tower here at the Whitebrim Front, because we are looking for our first side quest from... We're looking for a person named Leotroy, who I know is going to be up in this tower. The question is just how high up. Specifically, we're looking for the quest, It Tolls for Us, which sounds like a bell-involved quest, so probably the top of the tower. There you are, hello. Sir Leotroy has heard of your growing repute and wishes to engage you. Long has the spell marked the time at our keep, but as you can see, it was ill-used by dragons and has been silent since. Others of this keep have not but praised for your work adventure. I wonder if you are the ideal confederate for this enterprise. Will you assist me in repairing the bell? We need a goodly amount of metal, and arms damaged in battle are in plentiful supply. Yet, it would not do for one dragoon to ask another for his arms. Will you collect them and take them around to Tuatsk the smith? Sure. Let's go ahead and pick up some discarded weapons and see if we can use those for repairs. Now, was that a mistake? Yes, probably. Almost definitely these were inside, not outside the walls. Oh, and the one I was looking at the map might actually be up on like the second floor. Oh, goody. So I probably should have just stayed in the tower then. Here we go. We've got a discarded weapon over here. Another from Ignimortel. Ha! Repairs are to finally move forward. Metal hither, metal thither. Take it away and let the anvil ring. Alright, that's two. Where is this next one located? Is it further up the tower? It might be. I should have probably just gone down the stairs like a normal person. You want what? Oh, to repair the bell. I cannot well recall its peal. I was still falling off chocobos when the dragons cleft it thus. Here, will this do? It should indeed. Alright, that's everything in the tower. Now let's head up north into the rest of the Whitebrim Front. Let's see, who will give us metal? Perhaps here in the jail? Anyone? Here we are. What is this room? Kind of looks like a small altar? Alright, and the last one looks like it might be... Is it going to be the upper levels or the lower levels of this building? Looks like probably lower levels. I'm not seeing anything up here. Then down into the basement we go. Here we are. Alright, got all the metal, all the old discarded weapons that we can use for metal. Now let's go find Tuatsk. There you are. You seek a smith? What can I do for you? Yeah, I'm looking to use these to repair the bell. Repair the bell? Ah, a worthy endeavor, especially with such a shadow as this over Whitebrim Front. A dragoon must needs see and hear what she fights for, or the heart'll go out of her. There's more than enough metal here to cast a new clapper and make the other repairs. I'll start as soon as I'm done hammering out this breastplate. Tell Sir Leotroy that he will make this place ring, will you? Awesome, let's climb back up to the top of the tower. Alright, made it to the top. Hello there, Leotroy. Tuatsk has said this? The Fury bless him, to see it as I do. Ishgard is at war, and we hoard our resources with an almost Dravanian avidity. All must fuel the crusade while removing as little from the battlefield as possible. We at Whitebrim Front live between the Anvil of Winter and the Hammer of the Dragons. We have been tested much and not found wanting, I believe. This is our keep and our home. It must have a measure of beauty as it will become a jail. Well, I am glad that I was able to help at least repair the bell. At least keep part of your home a home. Alright, next quest is going to come from Danebert over here. I really hope the Ishgardians are not judging me for just jumping off the cliff repeatedly. Honest men make the best conspirators, and Sir Danebert will seek your help with his own transformation. Adventure, a word. I heard of you from Sir Fertile and another, though they know not of my special interests. You're a woman just and clement. Help me free my brother from the dungeons. My brother was condemned to hard labor for desertion, but the Holy See now declares desertion to be heresy, and his life is forfeit. They speak falsehood with their reasoning, and I no longer have faith that they are one with Alone. Lawrence is doubly innocent, for he never deserted. He left his post, yes, but to treat with an old traitor for medicine that saves his betrothed's life. I remember this quest! We did indeed pick up that medicine for him, for her life. I remember him. Much have I given Ishgard, and willingly, but they shall not take my brother, and they shall not take the truth. Fertile alone guards him, and he is a great one for a nap, especially when he has been kept at the card table all night. I have seen you move like a shadow. Slip in and take his key. Give the dungeon key to Lawrence and wish him the speed of the Fury. Tell him I have cached supplies in a disguise in the usual place. Meanwhile, I shall prepare a distraction and cover all of our tracks. We shall speak later. Oh my god, we're staging a prison break. Oh, this is great. I love this. I don't remember this side quest. Why don't I remember this side quest? This is fantastic. Ha! Alright, let's go stage a visit. A simple, innocent visit to a heretic. Yep, we're just seeing them before they die, just to kind of mock them, really. Damn, this guy's tired. Alright, down into the dungeons. Lawrence, which one was you? Were you over... There you are. Hugh, I am glad to see you again to bid you thanks for saving my beloved's life. Do you bring news of her today? I bring news of you. Flee. Danebert, I thought he had forsworn me, for he came not once to see me. I cursed him in my mind, but his cruelness was kindness after all. I know of the hiding place he speaks. Tell him I shall miss him and to preserve himself from harm. But I swear to return to fetch away my lady. Sounds like a plan. Best of luck to you. And this is our last chance probably to talk to him, so... Go now and make yourself seen, and seen to be busy. Tell Danebert I shall slip away when the shadows lie the heaviest on the postern door. Phrygia, my sweet, I will look on your face again in this world. Seriously, best of luck to both you and your beloved. Alright, back to Danebert. Hopefully these brothers will be able to find some peace. Look somber. I am telling you of how a jackal ate the cook's cat. Success? Good. When? Hour of the wolf. I'll loose my works then. He must never return. I left him instructions. He shall send for her, and I will see she is protected and unpursued. There is only death for him here. The beast tore the poor animal to shreds, and what a shame to lose a good ratter. To the greenwood, desert or sea, anywhere but here. Likely I shall never see him again, but at least he lives, and thanks to you. Remember that you spent the past bell seeking Charming's rosary. It is in your pocket. Be seen with her soon. Sure, I can do that. We'll just say I did that. Well, very, very glad to see that that mess has been resolved, largely. Next quest is going to be the Bone Collector. It's going to be up in the northwest, so let's go take care of it. Gosh, wow. Did not expect that to evolve into a straight-up jailbreak. That's fantastic. I love it. We're looking for Berenguioy. Sir Berenguioy strikes you as a man with a sizable chip upon his shoulder, and such men are often ready to spend handsomely. Adventure, how would you like to assist a dragon slayer? I put a bolt through a dragon while manning the ballistas overlooking the gorges. I saw its death throes and then it plunged. But nobody will believe me. I had not the time to collect the trophy before I was relieved, and they will not credit what they do not see. The carcass is out there in the bottom of a gorge, just waiting to be claimed. I hear you can find anything, and I need a dragon bone to show the others. Sure, I can take a look around for that dragon bone for you. The entrance to the gorge is going to be out this way. It's the same gorge where we found the corpse of the Inquisitor. Alright, down into the depths we go, and... Really? It's this dragon that you killed? This dragon? Huh. Well then. We got the bone. Let's get back to the bone collector. Hello there, Baron. I bring you the bone. Did you get my dragon bone? That was my first dragon, you know. It's special. Yeah, congrats on your kill. Yes, dragon bone. Who's spitting yarns now, huh? By the Fury. Baron, Dragon Slayer, blessed in the eyes of Halone. I have dreamed of this. Do you realize that I shall be commended by the Archbishop himself? Well, that sounds like a big deal. Congratulations. Seriously, congratulations on your accomplishment. Alright, next quest, I believe. I think is going to be down here in the jail. I'm looking for Foursome Arts. Where is this quest? Oh, good to see Lawrence did get out and did get away. I kind of want to go check in with his brother again. Yeah, I'm going to go check in with his brother real quick, actually. And then we can look for Ice Daily. No, not you. Damebert. I'm a knight of Ishgard, the sworn lance of the Holy See, the scourge of unbelievers, and the full implacable of dragonkind. Alright, you are saying nothing new. You're just on your regular we've never met before dialogue. Sadness. I was hoping to hear that all was well, but oh well. Oh! You're right over here. Your quest icon was just hidden by your tents. Hello, Foursome Art. Rumor has it that Foursome Art has a job that involves travel. I am part of the expedition to Snowcloak. Know you that great ice wall that swells like a braggart's tail? There was much danger in those parts, and so 'twas that my group took on sellswords. However, affrighted by the creatures that stalked the wilderness, they abandoned their posts and fled. Now what manner of cravenness is this? It beggars all belief. You see, you leave no stone unturned to complete your mission, they say. What say you? Will you guard the expedition? We are in sore need of a sword arm. You'll know more from Ordalic, sorry. I don't know where the F came from, at Snowcloak. Be well, adventurer, keep my people safe. Alright, on to Snowcloak. Let's go help out with an expedition. And this is going to be a bit of a hike, so we'll just hike down to almost where we fought the Inquisitor. Hello there, Ordalic. I am here to assist with the expedition. Satora, is it? Oh, Forsamot sent you. By the Ruth of Halone, you are welcome here. We had even contemplated abandoning the expedition for lack of guards. The dragoons can be of no help, they say, stretched thin as they are with the dragon wars. Your presence is truly fortuitous. Well, I am glad to be here to help. Ordalic seems glad of your presence and cannot wait to set you to work. Settled in, Satora? Ready to work, mayhap? Excellent. There is a trio of hippoceras that must be culled, for they have taken to standing in the way and procrastinating endlessly over which patch of ice to lick. Alright, gotta go get rid of 3 hippoceras. Let's see, they should all be up to the northeast? Yeah, that would be blocking the path, wouldn't it? Alright, let's take care of 3 hippoceras and then get back. And maybe should I summon my Chocobo companion? Let me check real quick. I feel like I might have actually... Yeah, I've already maxed out the Bosom Buddies challenge log entry for this week, so maybe not. Maybe it is not worth it to pull out my Chocobo. Not gonna get any substantial experience out of it, at least. Alright, there's 2 hippoceras, 1 more to go. And you look like the perfect target. Alright, there we are. Let's get back to Ordalic. Hello, Ordalic. I return. The Hippocerfs are gone. They have been dealt with. Slain, flayed, and dressed, I see. When you have a chance, you ought to see Snowcloak itself to the west. There's a road there into West Kurthus, but after the calamity, the cold came, and with it a wall of ice too thick to penetrate. We must find our way past the ice wall, and that is why we are here. Cut off from the west, we are but half of ourselves. Ooh, yeah, that is a rough situation. But you have another quest for us. Ordalic is seeking aid for a rescue attempt. Never has the course of research run smooth at Snowcloak. We are bedeviled by ice sprites, for one. I suspect the sprites are to blame for our latest problem. Our researcher on a sample drilling duty is late returning to the camp. The sprites delight in tormenting some more than others, and, well, he's just one of those fellows. Will you rush to his rescue? Sure, I can go help out. Let's see, it looks like the ice sprites we're dealing with are up to the northwest. Up by Snowcloak. Yeah, it really is just a massive wall of ice. So, they are not incorrect. Back in 1.0, recently, I took up looking through old Final Fantasy XIV version 1.0 maps because I was just really interested in what the game looked like back then. But indeed, back in 1.0, there was in fact a path to West Kurthus here. West Kurthus being an area that's not even in Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn. We won't get to go there until Heavensward, and once we can go there in Heavensward, it's apparently the same exact West Kurthus that was in the original 1.0 version. There are also a lot more parts of Kurthus that were available. Actually, I kind of want to take a look at the map real quick just to point out, like, so yeah, please, map. West Kurthus was over this way. But south of Central Highlands, there was a Southern Highlands leading down to Northern Thanalan. And over here, there was an Eastern Highlands, and up here a Northern Highlands. Kurthus was way bigger in 1.0. I kind of wish I could have explored it, but oh well. You saved me. I think I'm in love with you. Let's return to the camp together. Oh, you have something dangerous to do first. Alright, I'll just see you later. Please don't hit on me. Oh dear. Alright, back to Ordalic. Hello, Ordalic. I return. I have saved the researcher. How's it going? Welcome back, Satora. I just spoke with that Wayface. I made certain he understands that you're a busy woman also. Thanks to you, we too can busy ourselves with our mission. There will still be much hardship, but with your help, we shall find a way through the ice wall. Best of luck to you. Alright, next up, Lancifer. When lovers call, an adventurer must answer, for along with art, truth, and justice, love is one of life's great adventures. Will you hear Lancifer's plea? You are our new protector, is that not so? I must have your help in laying something to rest. There are bodies entombed in the ice over there to the west. When the freeze came, the folk of Falcon's Nest fled, but not all of them in time. One of them was my wife. To search for the corpse of my beloved among those of folk I knew all my life. 'Tis more than I can bear. I beg you to go in my stead. Here's a pick. Find her for me and bring her ring of troth. Oh. Dear God, this is morbid. So her corpse has been over here for 5-6 years at this point. I checked the progression of time for Satora's adventure, and we're approaching 1 year since the journey began, so it's been about 6 years since the calamity at this point in game. Well, at least in her story. Let's see. Oh, that is way up there. Oh, her body's way up there according to the map. Oh dear. Yeah, so her corpse has been up here for 6 years. And you want me to go dig it up and find your wedding ring. Or rather, it would be the wedding ring. I get sometimes confused by their flowery language. No, not you. But sure, we can fight Beartime Croc. Okay, let's see. A little higher up. There we go. There's our destination. Let's just get rid of the second croc, and we'll try digging her up. Ah, this is morbid. But hey, at least it'll bring him some measure of peace. This is upsetting. Alright, back to Lancifer. Hey, Lancifer, I found your ring! Good news! You are back so soon. Could you not find her? No, I found her. Ah, that is the ring, the same I slipped on her hand when we were wed. Thank you, Adventure. You are a worker of wonders. In my heart I had not expected to see this again. The freeze came quickly on the heels of the calamity, but there was as yet a narrow defile. The entire hamlet gathered at its mouth, and we began to pass through it to safety. Not even half of us were through before a snowslide struck. In the confusion, her hand slipped from mine. The surge of snow and the crowd carried me to the side, and she was left behind. I left her behind. When a widowed man or woman takes back the ring of troth, the dead are free to wed again in the afterlife. She was young still and merry of heart. I would that she finds a mate again, though my heart cries out for her to wait for me. I'm too sad to say anything. This is a really depressing and morbid quest. Oh goodness. Let's head back to Camp Dragonhead. Let's head back to Whitebrim Front. Alright, back here in the Whitebrim Front, our next quest comes from Maurice. Maurice is concerned for a lost patrol fighting for warmth out in the howling blizzard. It's an ill night for patrols in this blizzard. We had a contact via Link Pearl. One of the parties has managed to blunder into the Behemoth's dominion of all places. The cold and fatigue have robbed them of their mobility. I've heard it said you are a snow wolf, feeling the cold far less than other women. If you can get this Brandywine to the patrol, you will save lives tonight. One more thing, Adventure. Do not presume to provoke the Behemoth to battle. You will fail, and you will die. Rescue the Dragoons, that is your task this day, and not more. Yeah, so they're not kidding either. The Behemoth is lurking in the area where we're headed. It's not always there, thankfully. It is only there occasionally. Because it is a Fate boss. It is one of the hardest Fate bosses in A Realm Reborn. If not the hardest. So, yeah, if it happens to be in the area, if the Fate happens to be active, we gotta be careful. Probably just not even attempt to save them. Probably just get the fuck out. But I don't want to leave them to be attacked by Behemoth, so... Also, fun fact about Behemoth, its fate doesn't show up on the map until you're, like, right next to it. You gotta be pretty close for its fate to actually show up on the map, even if it is active and spawned. Alright, good news, I bring you Brandywine. What are you doing here? You Moonbrain! The Behemoth walks nearby and we cannot move. Save yourself! Don't worry, I have your Brandywine. What's this? Hold it against my lips. There. Amazing. I can feel my feet again. I believe, yes, I can walk again. And now all of you get back to the Whitebrim Front. Now, I am curious enough to go take a look. As much of a suicide mission as this may be, I've never actually explored the Behemoth's Dominion area. Looks like it's not active. Yeah, it looks like it is currently resting, so... Yeah, this whole area is basically a giant battle arena for one of the hardest Fate bosses in A Realm Reborn. I haven't even done it on my main yet. I haven't attempted to do it on my main yet, but I intend to soon. Probably shortly after the next major patch, patch 6.5 drops. Alright then, back to the Whitebrim Front. I return, Muries, and I have saved the soldiers, I hope. A snow wolf indeed. You will not be needing the Brandywine tonight, I believe. Potent as it is, it extracts a price. The patrol is no doubt back at camp by now. They have had a close call, those men. A terrible shame it would have been had they been slain by a common thing like a behemoth when they are meant to face dragons. I wonder what the price is. I mean, it is alcohol, but still. Alright, next up comes from Astidian, so that's going to take us over into this building over here. And then after Astidian, we have just one last final quest for the day. Hello there, Astidian. Head Courage and Astidian, what have you escorted most valuable prize from Camp Dragonhead? As you may have noticed, this area is much troubled by many a wild and savage creature. This is of course in addition to dragons, which are all the enemy that Ishgard acknowledges by and large. This has taxed the infirmary beyond all natural limits, and the healers show sign of becoming patients. After some doing, I managed to secure a chirurgeon from Camp Dragonhead. From the reluctance they evinced at the transfer order, he must have great promise. I would be easier in my mind if you would escort him here. Okay, we are heading on to Camp Dragonhead to pick up this new chirurgeon then. To act as backup and relief. Alright, made it back to Camp Dragonhead. Looks like we're heading to the northwestern building here. And where is this chirurgeon that we're looking for? Where are you? Are you downstairs actually? Maybe. Apparently. Where? There you are. Hello there, oh dear. Braytugnir. Oh, I'm so sorry. The one being transferred to Whitebrim? He left many bells ago. Did you not meet him upon the road? It is as clear as day and straight as an arrow. Cha, he must have taken some other way and now wanders lost. His curiosity is boundless and he never hesitates to risk himself. Cha. It makes him a wonder at physicking, but a complete and utter fool one on Winter Road. Adventurer, you must find him before it is too late. Here, take this bottle of maddening potion, for he is like to be frozen. Cha, we cannot have this recklessness when he is tasked with saving lives. Oh dear. That's a problem. That's a problem and a half. Oh no, did they have to go and get themselves lost? Okay. On to the road. Let's see if we can find them. We're just gonna have to scour everything. Looks like they made it most of the way to Whitebrim, so that's gonna be just southeast of the front. Okay, I think I've made it to roughly where the chirurgeon's located. This is actually right by where we found the man's potion to save his wife. Huh, coincidence probably. There you are. Here, let's get you out of here. How now? Ow, ow! The blood surges so many ideas like a swarm of wasps, making the mind race. I must go. Wasps, wasps, bees in my bonnet. Well, that got him moving. Alright, where'd you run off to? Sir, where have you gone? Oh, there you are. Please, you've gotta... Hail, well met, fare thee well, my Makote savior. Off to the front, yes, off to the front. Off to the front. Yeah, there's a thing, a fleet thing. Help! Oh, hello, dragonflies. Oh, this is going wonderfully, I can tell. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you go, little wolf pup. You kick those dragonflies' butts. Look how aggressive you are. Oh, it's so cute trying to fight it by my side. I love it. There we go. Dragonflies are gone. Now you get back to the front, please. Oh dear, I do take a lot of saving, don't I? Thank you. I'm sorry, but I didn't catch your name. Sotara? That's lovely. I think I'm forgetting something, but... Anyway, should you ever need physicking, come to Whitebrim Infirmary. You'll find a chirurgeon more devoted to making you well, I assure you. Till then, farewell. Maybe this is why they were nervous about sending him. Not because he was one of their best, but because he was one of their most eccentric. Well, I'm sure he'll be a great boon either way. Eccentric does not mean that you are not great at things. Eccentric is just a personality trait. Still, dude almost got himself severely injured on the way here, so, possibly worse. Glad he was able to make it. Alright, let's report into Astidian. Hello there, Astidian. Ah, adventure. You'll be pleased to know the new chirurgeon arrived safe and sound. He said you saved him from certain ruin. Of course, he collapsed from the effects of the maddening potion mid-babble. Not surprising, considering his journey here. One of the other chirurgeons administers to him as we speak. It bodes out well that he failed to prepare himself for this potion's after effects. I begin to think that taking on new staff is not the panacea I had hoped for. Well, at least you have someone new to try to help, maybe? Okay, one final quest. One final quest, And then I think we're going to go unlock Leve quests in a different area entirely. Since we are technically at/past the levels where these other Leve quests are meant to be done at. Brienne, you have our final quest here in Kurthus for now. And actually our third to last quest here in Kurthus Central Highlands at all. Sir Brienne is concerned for a comrade who has taken a tumble off a snow-covered cliff. Oh no! You're that Satora, aren't you? Well met, well met. Give us a hand. One of the dragoons has fallen clean over the cliff. He lives, praise the Fury. We could tell that much from the top. Our brother knight stayed behind on the cliff and awaits a coil of rope. See here, can you go to the keep for the rope and deliver it thither? I'm for the infirmary. Alright then, let's go get some rope and make our delivery. Well, this is certainly not a great situation. Oh no. But don't worry, don't worry. We are on our way to help. What do you want? You bring rope for the rescue? Excuse my churlishness, I had been stymied at every turn in helping my brother knight. It has made me forget my courtesy. But with both our coils tied end on end, it may just be long enough. Throw the end of it down to him. The Fury, help us, it will not fall. The wind blows it out of his reach yet again. What are we to do, jump down with it? Sure, let's jump down with it. Oh yeah, you are in a rough spot indeed. At least it didn't fall all the way down. I'm tempted to fall all the way down. So you jumped down a cliff on purpose. I can certainly respect that. You are a woman with a plan. You do have a plan, don't you? Yeah, I have rope right here. Rope? High winds, huh? But this rope will hang straight with the weight of a man upon it. So we shall both climb back and over that precipice. Indeed we shall. Well, I'm not climbing up there. Best of luck to you. I'm taking a tumble. Well, that was about the worst way I could have fallen. Ow! Pricked my legs halfway down. I was hoping to fall all the way to the bottom, but nope. Nope, I just couldn't have that. Alright, let's report back to Fine. Let's report back to Brienne. Hello, Brienne. I return, and good news, I delivered the rope. Unhurt, was he? The infirmary will be relieved to hear of it. Always short on something, they are. Ishgard scolds us for using ventures for too many things, but I say Sodom. They won't send reinforcements and threaten to denounce any knight who asks for them. The way I see it, a good venture is worth more than their words. I do remember that. I do remember sending for reinforcements and getting told off for it. Interesting that our actions have had such a significant impact. Well, not that we've had an impact, but like, interesting that this is like a developing storyline as we go through here. Alright, and other than a quest that's not unlocked yet, and Fort of Fear, which is a dungeon quest, we're done with Kurthus Central Highlands. There are no more side quests here. So off we go to... I'm gonna meet you in Thanalan, specifically a Blackbrush Station in Central Thanalan. And then we're gonna head off to unlock some Leve quests. Alright, made it to Blackbrush Station, and from here we're gonna be heading north to arrive at North Thanalan, because it is time, I think, that we unlock the leves of Camp Bluefog, which are the level 40 to 45 leves, well, just really level 40 to 44 leves, up at North Thanalan's Camp Bluefog. And since we're right in the middle of that level range, I say now's the perfect time for it. Dang it, Turtle, you slipped. Totally wasn't my fault. Definitely not my fault. But yeah, well, we haven't been to North Thanalan in the main story yet. It is certainly not a bad idea to come here and unlock these Leve quests. Hello there, Rurubana. Rurubana, the Adventurers Guild representative for local Leve quests in Camp Bluefog, is seeking an adventure to undertake guild leaves. Of all postings in all of Thanalan, I had to get stuck with... Ah, you there! You look like a woman of action. Might I interest you in a guild leave? As a representative of the Adventurers Guild here in Camp Bluefog, I am charged with distributing work to able-bodied individuals not unlike yourself. Now I know what you're thinking. Why waste time performing menial tasks for strangers? Well, my good madam, allow me to assure you that you shall be richly recompensed for all services rendered. I see that I have your attention. Excellent. Now then, there is but the small matter of the trial guild leave. It would hardly be prudent of me to send you out into the wild without first verifying that you can complete my tasks. This job should serve as an etiquette test. What say you, friend? Blow up incubator. I believe in trial and error. The more spectacular the error, the better. They won't even let me have an assistant anymore on that account, though they do keep doubling my funding. Now I'm thinking of something that makes Garlean armor go boom or possibly kablooey. Just grab whatever seems promising and I'll get airing. Lovely. This sounds very lovely. Aha, I knew you'd agree. Let us review the details of the request, which you doubtlessly considered carefully before accepting, yes? Your client desires materials for the development of a new type of explosive. To that end, you must slay a variety of beasts in the wilds north of Camp Bluefog. A simple task perhaps, but nevertheless dangerous. Do take care, and remember that if you die, you cannot claim your reward. Good luck. I mean, yes, if I die, I definitely cannot claim my reward. That makes sense. Alright then, let's get started. Looks like we are blowing up flame drakes, spark rocks, and bomb thumbs. Let's do it. Alright, there's one flame drake down. Got some flame drake spittle. That would probably be helpful for making an explosive, I would imagine. I guess the fire sprites drop the spark rocks. Got it. This makes sense. Hello there, Basilisk. Can you please, back off? Okay, that should be all of our spark rocks. Let's get rid of you real quick before you become a nuisance. Ow, I didn't stun you fast enough. Oops, my bad. Okay, let's back up. There we go, goodness. Now for the cerulean bombs. Okay, there's one bomb thumb. Where's the rest? Down this way? There you are. Oh, I could have used arm's length. Oops. Oh well. Gotcha. Okay, one more bomb will do it. And thankfully, it looks like they're actually leading us back towards Camp Bluefog. So let me take this treasure coffer, stock up on my chakra, and let's get smashing. Alright, that should clear it. Welcome back, my good madam. Here's your payment, as promised. Alright, excellent. We get the Peridot earrings, some money, and a good chunk of experience, which should bump us up to level 44. Not that I ever truly harbored doubts as to your abilities, but rules and regulations cannot be ignored. I am pleased to state that, given your stellar performance, I am now permitted to offer you a wide variety of guild leaves. Peruse them at your leisure and let me know if any are to your liking. I'll be here when you're ready. I'll always be here. I'm sorry that you hate your job. And with that, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, I think we are heading back to the main story, as it is time that we set out for the Isles of Umbra. I'll see everyone next time for that.